Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kris Skylark Show. Returning back to the new year with this month, the month of January almost over. Back to talk about pointless shit. I'm not going to shit talk it. I'm just saying it's not pointless either. Shit you don't really know about until I talk about it. Whoever is listening, it is nighttime. January 21st. Smoking a joint. Maybe that's why I was smoking a joint and I was listening to David Goggins' second audiobook, a little bit of it, to finish it up. I don't have time to read. Well, I don't make time to read books, so I'll listen to them. So maybe hearing someone speak wisdom and then blowing some reefer calm me down enough to record an episode for the podcast. And I'm recording it on my phone too. Ow, fuck. And the other day I cut my finger pretty fucking bad. With like I didn't actually slice a little bit of it, like a slit on the side. No, my fingertip went kind of cut in with a sharp blade on accident trying to open something. And just hit it. I just hit it on something. Great. Well, yes, no. So maybe one thing that was going on with me overthinking doing a podcast, overthinking posting it, was that the fact that maybe I was sitting down at my desk and had my headphones on and had the microphone set up, because I'm in a car right now, so I'm in an enclosed thing and I'm in a seat. But my room, but I look outside and I see, outside. As opposed to me being in my room, which is kind of four walls and a small window. It's not, maybe I gotta put a lot more art on the wall. It's not good to look around. It's not pretty to look at. Doesn't really make you feel like, that's just me, at least in my room. I know y'all don't know how it is, but I'm just saying basically 100%. Let's say I had a studio outside, but that's whether it's actually outside or in a shack, a gazebo, shed, or whatever, with giant fucking windows, that looks out into the sky and a nice view. I'd pick that any day than be going inside some building or some place and talking. I'd rather be outside for sure. That's a dream of mine, actually, is to have a production recording studio that's fucking legit outside, and it's all natural. Probably could do that one day in Austin or something when I make a lot of money. Make a lot of money, Christian? Make a lot of money doing what? I'm glad you asked. You see, I have unattainable dreams that I will never... my finger again, that cut, dude. It's hard not using my right hand. How are you gonna get rich, Christian? Well, I have dreams that most people will never ever achieve in their life. We can say that they're unattainable, but can be attainable by the very few. And in my 26 years of living, not saying it's a lot, I'm just saying in my 26 years of living and so many ups and downs, I already asked myself a good time ago, and a good amount of times, what's the point of going on? Not to make this dark, not to have people worry about me, even though they won't, because no one will fucking listen to this podcast. Maybe I'll get 8 views or 10 views. I'm going to post it on the internet, so some of those might be from people who don't even fucking know me. Anyways, not to get all Debbie Downer and shit and have people be worried, but legit, and I know I'm not alone. I've fucking had plenty of times where I'm at a point and I'm like, okay, what is the point of fucking going on? Like, what is the reason to move? I started the car because I think it might rain. What is the reason to get up and move and to try to fill yourself with joy and enjoy having responsibilities and achieving something and making a name for yourself? And even if you're not currently doing that, wake up every day and knowing that you're on that path to get there and staying on it. And what I'm trying to say is, you realize, oh my God, I think for me to get to a point where I want to be in my life because I have ambition, it's going to be a lot of fucking work. If you got that far and realize what you wanted to be in life, if you're at that stage of your life and know what you really, really deep down want to do. And, of course, with dreams and goals, you have to start off at baby steps, start from the bottom first. And so, not saying, I just want to get there, I want to reach my goals tomorrow, just take one big leap and I'm there and I'm there. No, I know that. But that's what gets me down, beating myself up. I'm not saying it's right. Beat myself up. But I'm in the boxing ring with myself, but the other me is fucking Mike Tyson. My mind is Mike Tyson beating my ass. So I'd ask myself, what's the point of going on? Like, damn, bro, like, you really gonna do it, huh? Like, you're gonna endure the suffering, you're gonna endure the pain, and because you really won't fucking do it. So yeah. And bringing it back around to my life goals, my career goals, I've realized there's hardly any people that get that far. And so, why is my voice getting higher? And so, that's why I say that I have some crazy goals and unattainable dreams. And obviously they're not unattainable. People will say they are, but I don't think they are for me, because I'm crazy. And with those goals, content creator, DJ, then I could throw events and you make money from that, and then, investing, and, I have, once I get the ball rolling and get capital coming in and income flow, I will definitely have plenty of ways to use that money to make more. And that is going to happen. I don't know when. I'm slowly chipping away every day. And then I'll have a house. I'll have a place where I have an outside studio, an outside production studio. I can do whatever the fuck I want outside. Yeah, maybe me being able to see outside is the... And I started running more a lot then. I think on the last episode, which is over a month, probably like a month and a half, I said I started running. And that was like... But I was only running like a mile and a quarter. You know, I was just starting back, you know, and I was walking in between. But since that time, I've been motherfucking getting at it, running 4 to 5 times a week. And, you know, the goal after running a mile was a mile nonstop, no walking. Then a mile and a half. And now I'm at 2. I can run 2 miles nonstop. And I'll run a little more than that. And with this weather, and the cold weather too, whew, not saying it's that challenging. It's helping calm down my mind. I actually am still supposed to go for a run. I'm going to go for a night run. And I was procrastinating earlier about it. And then I said, all right, how about I smoke some weed and go for the run? But this is where the ADD kicks in. I don't believe in ADD. It's just a term people use for it. So I'll say it because I don't know a better word. My ADD kicked in and was like, oh, this is time to do an episode of the Kris Skylark show. Fucking, you know, I'm feeling it. So, oh, and it's kind of drizzling. So, you know what? Never mind. Maybe this is a good thing. Ah, see? Wait, we could wait the rain out. Me talking. So nice. So great. I bet the quality on this iPhone is good too. What was the point of me setting up a whole studio thing and having the fucking earphones on? Shit. Probably not a good fucking reason. This is a long pause. It's not good. I need to keep on talking. Yeah, and then in the other episodes, I was trying to go over the news and shit like that. Not go over the news, but like try and find articles and talk about them. And it's, articles about shit and talk about them. And I was proud. So, some of the stuff I made myself laugh genuinely. And I was riffing. And, because the stories I talked about, I like them. And, or else I wouldn't talk about them. But right now, I would have to, I don't think I could have the capacity to, talk and while I'm talking, look for shit and not do those stupid pauses. Because I really hate when I do a pause right now because I'm learning. Not learning, I'm still practicing. Getting better at podcasting. And so whenever I do a fucking podcast and notice my pause, I'm just like, dude, you fucking dumb stoner idiot, fucking mute. Even though some people, they know I can talk a lot whenever it's about certain things, I can talk their head off and they might think I'm talking too much. So it's weird. It's fucking weird. I guess it's either I'm not being self-conscious and I feel okay enough, and then I just start riffing what comes out of my head. That could be an episode of the podcast. But see, that rarely fucking happens. Look how long the last fucking episode was. That wasn't even that good. Look how long that shit was ago. So I could pray to God and maybe sacrifice a child, I guess, and to Satan, or what's the goat, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Talk to Bush Sr. about it. I could hope that I'll have another moment like this where I'm just like, man, you know what? Let me whip out the microphone and we gonna do a Kris Skylark show. Or I'm wondering if the microphone will pick up the rain. Or because if it's about a topic I like, I can go on and on and on and on and on for a long time. I'm gonna have to write and structure and write segments and how long they'll be roughly. Just basically do a lot more production, which kind of could bite me in my ass, because I could prepare a piece and the episode be about 40 minutes, promote it on all the platforms, doing whatever I can with the best of my knowledge. I'm not I don't know how to go viral, nor am I like I have like a 6-pack, or can do like a shitload of pull-ups, or I could play a crazy guitar solo, or play some cool ass piano, or just basically AKA have a crazy talent, or have a crazy fucking talent that'll get people the jobs at the podcast. I have talent, but not like enough to record video. So if I really am babbling. So we will try and I'll do an episode eventually where like I have everything pretty structured and planned out, and it's not just flowing out to my mind, all of these words. But I swear to God, if it's something I'm passionate about and I have it out and do the whole damn thing and trying to get people to listen to it, and it's only fucking 10 views, I'm never gonna want to do it again until I get a bigger following. That's no cap, man. So, New Year started. So what's changed since your fucking New Year's post, huh? What's changed since, the post you made after December 31st, 11:59 p.m., the 12 a.m. of January 1st, 2024? Huh? Was there a big resolution? Huh? Did things change? Did your relationship get better after that New Year's kiss? Are you actually going to the gym now? Are you going to the gym, huh? Because it's a new year? Are you finally making your life right? Huh? God. So, that sounds annoying. It took us going around the sun again for you to realize how much of a lazy piece of shit you are, and that you should better yourself physically and, more importantly, mentally. Just like me, but I do it every day. There's no such thing as a fucking new year. Every day is the start of me getting better. Not saying, I'm not trying to sound like I'm on a high horse or anything, but I hope your new year is going well. Yeah, I bet your resolution is to go out and blow your money on bullshit more. We need to plan this trip, we need to plan that trip. This trip, that trip. And then, when I come back, I gotta fucking work my ass off to do it again. And never get promoted, to never switch jobs to something higher paying, that I could eventually get more time. If I really want to fucking travel and shit and do trips. Yeah, I bet a lot of your resolution is to blow your money on fucking bullshit. And I guess I'm talking to the people in their 20s. God, I stuttered like a motherfucker. The people in their 20s. And if you're in your 30s still fucking around, because that's totally fine to do. But, have your shit all together first. Like, having equity somehow, owning a home, stocks, vehicles that retain value, gold, crypto, something. then I don't know, if you're not living where your people are, your family are, like in your hometown, maybe focus on that, establishing a real. Cause see, if you moved away from your fam, and hopefully if you moved away from your fam in hometown, you made a family with someone else, or that is the plan with your partner. Hopefully you have that going on for you. And yeah, a support group, making your support group. No, don't worry about that, All you need is that other person. Yeah. Until they decide to fucking leave you. Where is this going? I'm just talking shit on somebody, yo. No, I mean, I'm not saying I'm talking shit on somebody like I have a person in my head, but I'm just saying, who is this going to? Who is this going out to, yo? That's me getting mad. Not mad, but just like this shit talking. But it's true, though. Because we could all think of people who all they spent once after they become an adult is... they didn't work shitty jobs, but they could, they could have, they could have worked better jobs. They could have stopped bullshitting around less or changed the people they hanged out with, or always getting in relationships instead of like spending 1 to 2, it could be up to 1 to 2 years with themselves and trying to learn how to appreciate themselves. And love themselves, what I'm currently doing. Wait, why did I say that? Stoner moment. See, guys? And it's not... There's goods and bads to everything, man. Oh, yeah. If you're fucking spending your time doing that shit with your bad habits... you need to hear this shit. Fucking, you're not bad money managing, relationship jumping in, looking ass, can't be by themselves, motherfucking looking, always has to be on a screen or phone looking ass, got to fucking join a cause, but they ain't really actually joining the cause. They just on the internet commenting and reposting about shit, because apparently now in 2024 that's enough to make you be an activist. Smelling ass, fucking, you don't have any this is gonna be the whole podcast. You don't have any fucking real problems because you do have a place to live and food and fucking you're safe and you can get out of your situation. You can make it better. So, in other words, you have fucking opportunity. And since you lived a life like... and since you lived a life like that, in countries where there's still modern versions of slavery and totalitarianism and communism and dictatorships, shit like that, controlling governments, controlling rulers, they would see you, they would look at your situation and see that, oh my God, they have, even if they're renting a place, they have their own place. They can go out and buy food wherever. They could, they don't have to get married to anybody. Let's just say for a woman, she doesn't have, or a man too. Yeah, they didn't have to get married. They can choose who they vote for. They know they're safe in their place. Not saying everyone in America has this, but you have the opportunity to get it. Because they don't. They never will. Like North Korea, for example. Or in Yemen. Or in Palestine. Or in the West Bank. They say it's freedom in China, but if you do one thing they don't like, your whole family's dead. So, looking ass, you fucking... So since that's your life, you have to pick up a cause and find something to get mad about that has... Or the worst of all, what I hate looking ass about it is whenever you hate on a celebrity or a figure that you never actually met, or you only don't like them because you seen... Why am I talking like this? Or you don't like them because you seen clips and not even the full context of what they were saying or trying to say, because that is like 50% of fucking viewers. No, fuck that. That is like 70% of people who look at shit. You fucking retweeting headlines looking ass and not even reading the articles, reposting headlines looking ass or talking about it with your friends, and when they ask you more about it, you just say you saw the headline looking ass. All that needs to fucking stop. Being fucking fake needs to fucking stop. Wanting to say all right. Fucking I'm gonna get on the guys too. Fucking women with your I don't want to seem like a hoe. I don't want to be viewed as a hoe to society. I'm saving myself and shit, okay? Because I want a real man who could take care of me and will have kids. But until then, you meet that man, you give it up easy to guys because you think they're kind of nice at the beginning, and you don't even let months go pass by, and you let them fuck without a condom. And then, whenever that guy is like, hey, let's do it again, you're like, hey, I'm not that. I don't know why you think I'm just like some girl who wants to fuck. Like I don't fuck my friends. Okay? Like, if you're gonna do this, it's gonna get serious. Bitch, you done gave it up already! You should have stuck with that in the fucking first place and not give it up. And not have sex. And men... fucking... Okay, I don't want to say lying because girls lie just as much. So this is sounding bad right now, but no, I'm trying to legit think about let me sip some water. Okay, here we go. Men, there we go. Fucking not wanting to commit, even though you fucking fuck them, they let you fuck them as many times that you want, and they like you, and, you know, really deep down, you're like, you know what, this bitch is down, this girl is pretty low, and, you know, fucking, you like them too, or then for some reason, something in your head, you're just like, I'm tired of it, I'm gonna destroy this whole fucking thing, and leave them crying their ass off. Man, we gotta stop doing that shit. When it's going good, lock it down. But you be smart enough to know it's with the right person, know them for years, even live with them. I don't subscribe to that bullshit where don't live with them until you're married. Fuck that. I gotta know how you fucking is before I marry you and live in with you. But I'm not done. There's one more thing I want to talk about, all right? Stephen Hawking, a great hero, a hero of our Earth, someone who will be forever known in history, who, in my opinion, has some great theories. And as we all know, couldn't move his arms and legs and couldn't even talk. He had a motorized wheelchair, and he had a computer that would talk for him. like this. He turned out to be friends with Jeffrey Epstein, because Jeffrey Epstein liked to hang out with the scientist people, and maybe part of his orders by his owners were to, blackmail people in science, popular figures in science, to make them follow their agenda. There's pictures of him with Epstein, and he's on the flight logs, but like as I said, I'm not gonna say everybody who's involved with Jeffrey Epstein or flew on the plane diddled a little kid, a young teenager, but come on, he can't talk. He can only talk through a computer, and no, he doesn't have like a human voice. Stephen Hawking chose to keep the original voice. Like, that's not the only fucking voice. They have like real sounding people now. Real sounding voices that sound like people. He can't even like move his hand to touch. He can't do shit. I think it's safe to say he didn't, do anything on that island. I don't think his name should be, especially because he's dead, I don't think his name should be tarnished. One of the scientific heroes of our wonderful Earth. Leave him alone. For whoever actually knew about that in the first place. Stephen Hawking didn't fucking do that. He didn't do that shit. Just like Michael didn't do that either. All right, I think we're going to end it on that note. Kris Skylark Show, episode 5. We fucking did it. This one I really enjoyed. Made me laugh. Y'all have a good one. Skiziez.